Hello everyone. I have a little something for you today. I got this little treat holder at a quarterly meeting that I went to, and inside was a peppermint patty. And I did some of these up for my class last month, and one of the ladies asked if I could do a tutorial that she has a friend who gives peppermint patties to her mom every year, and this would be so cute for her to do. So with that, I'm going to make one today and show her how to do it. I am using the retired Petal Park paper. You need a piece that's 6 by 6, so it's a great way to use some of your paper that's retired. I'm using this one. Since this one goes with the Petal Park die, I'm using that and that. So I'm using those to, if I need it, to decorate my card. I do have the punch, but I don't think I'm going to punch it. I think I'm going to be doing some stamping, but just in case. And then the other thing that I'm using is the designer tags dies. I don't know if these are in the annual catalog or the online exclusive, but I know they're still current. So this is the tag that I've cut out. Now, this paper is gorgeous. This works really great if you have two-sided paper. So you're going to need to score it somehow. And I love my scoring tool. I just love it. I don't like scoring with my trimmer. I use this scoring tool all the time. In fact, I've had it so long that I have the diagonal plate that goes with it. Now, once this project is all done, I will be posting a picture on my blog, Creations in Paper, and you can find it there. So pull out some of your pattern paper and let's play. Now, if you are using the scoring tool, you want to put it all the way up in the corner and hold it. Your stylus, and mine isn't, I lost the one that came with it, but I had this one, so I've been using it. It has a big end and a little end. The little end is for cardstock. The big end is for pattern paper. If you use the little end, you're going to put a hole in your DSP. So with that, using my fat end, I'm going to score it at 2 inches and at 4 inches. Okay, you're going to rotate it 90 degrees. So now our score lines are going vertical, they're going horizontal, not vertical. And this time we're going to score at 2, 2.5, 4.5, and 5. All right, that's all the scoring you need to do. All right, now you need your trimmers, your scissors. I'm going to use my favorite pair. The first thing that I do to make it easy to see is I fold on all my score lines, and you have to decide which side you want out. If you want the flowered side out, fold and burnish it with those lines out. If you want the solid side out, fold it the other way. So just keep that in mind, all right? Now, don't forget, you've got score lines this way also. So I'm going to score or burnish all my score lines like so. All right, now, if you look, you have one side that has big squares and one side that has a small rectangle with another piece. You want this side first. So what you're going to do is, using your scissors, you're going to cut down that score line and then cut over, and it helps. I kind of sometimes extra fold it so I can see it. Cut over on the other one. All right, so you're basically cutting that piece out. Make sure you go far enough that you cut it out. Not like me that stopped. There we go. All right, so now you have this here. You're going to do the same thing to the other side. You're going to cut on that score line up to it goes to the second score line. See? You're making your flap here. All right, so now we're going to cut this side. Okay, there. Now, I have found, that's all the cutting we need to do. I have found that this piece goes in to your box a little better if you take and angle cut a sliver out. All right, now, here's the next part. You're going to take this piece and you're going to fold it. All right, okay, you got to fold it like this. So this side comes down. So I fold this side and then I take this score line and I match it up to this side and I burnish it real good. And then I go inside, and it's a little hard for you to see, but there's a piece inside that you want to, and I'll open it in a minute. You want to see how it makes that triangle? You want to make sure that's good and burnished. Now you're going to do the same thing with this one. And I have to play with this. All right. Take your 2 points and go this way. I haven't done these because I did this like 2 months ago when I made mine. All right, so then I get this piece in here. I think it's easier the way I just did it. All right, take your 2 points here, and now you've got 2 score lines here. You want this outside one. And take those 2 points, pull them together, make sure it makes a nice fold, and all right, hold it. And when I set it down, I adjust it, and then push down on that. So what you're doing is you're making it triangles, basically. Same thing here. Hold it with the side you want on the outside. Push those 2 pieces together. Line it up, and then push it down. And then there's your box. Now, you take your peppermint patty, you put it inside, and you just kind of fold it up. You know, if you see the 2, they fit one inside the other. This piece is your outside flap, and you want to make sure you go all the way to this outside. You don't want it here, it won't stay closed. You want it here, and you stick that in. And you can round these corners if you think it'll help. I just, by angle cutting them, it goes in. And there's your cute little box. Now, I took this, and I'm going to add this to my box. Now, you don't have to do this, but if it's a gift, it's a great way to do it. I'm going to pull in my stamps. And I'm using Manga Melody, which has retired, but it matches the ink there. So I'm going to use my solid stamps. Okay. And let me get a scrap piece of paper to put underneath so I don't get this on my mat. And I think I'm going to stamp it like this. So some of it will be off and some won't, but that's fine. All right, so there's my flowers. Now I'm going to add some leaves, and this is from the same stamp set, and I'm using Shaded Spruce because that's the color in your DSP. If you have DSP, turn to it to get the colors that you need for your project. All right, I'm going to put one here. Oh, I didn't. There we go. I fixed it. And then I'm going to put another one here. All right. That's what happens when you go off. If you do that, you want to stamp it image and then ink it up, stamp it again, and do your second generation stamping. All right. So here's this. And see, I went off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it again, stamp it. Whoops, I didn't do it right. I rock this one and I don't get it down right, like so. And see, it does much better. And then I'm going to do one more right there. All right, so there's my cute little tag. Now you can add some gems to the center of this. You can add, you can add a bow up here, which would be really cute. If you do a bow and wrap it around and tie this on, you can always put to and from on the back. But I'm just gonna stick mine on like this. Oops. And I'm just gonna take a glue dot and stick it on just like that. And there's my cute little York peppermint patty holder to gift to someone. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button below. If you liked this video and would like to see more, leave me a comment. I would love it if you liked it and gave me a thumbs up. Have a great day. Bye.